So you want to know if Purdue University is a bike-friendly university? Well, it is, and this video is going to show you exactly how to get around there and how to keep your bike safe. You're probably asking yourself, why should you trust some schmuck like me? I probably don't have anything to do with the subject, right? Well, wrong. I spent 12 years in New York City with a bike. Never had one stolen. Knock on wood, it never happens. But I know a thing or two about keeping bikes safe and driving. Never got into an accident, and so far my record's clean. Also, knock on wood again. First things first, you're going to need a couple of things. First of all, a bike. Second, a helmet. And a good one. You can watch the video that I'm going to link here from Seth from Merm Peak. He did a really good video about helmets. Don't cheap out on a helmet. It has to be comfortable for you to actually want to wear it. If it's uncomfortable, you're always going to forget it and not bring it with you. You want to make sure it's a comfortable helmet and that it's good. This one I have from Merm. It's a really good helmet and it has MIPS. The MIPS website, which I'm going to link as well, it's a system which helps you stay safe. In case of an impact, the torsional force on your head will be reduced. And, of course, you need a lock. In Purdue, if you don't lock up your bike, it's going to become a bike baby. With locks, I recommend the hip lock V1000. Coming from New York, people still bike there. As a secondary one, I have my Kryptonite. Lock up the frame, and if you have removable front wheels, remove the wheels as well. Always park at a bike rack. If you don't park at a bike rack, the Purdue will come and cut it off. Don't attach to trees or fences. Just mean, don't attach to trees. You're hurting the tree. What did the tree ever do to you? It only does good stuff. This is an example of one bike rack. Always park at a bike rack. It'll keep your bike safe, and you know for a fact, probably nobody's going to steal it from there. Pro tip is parking under trees, just like here. It's a double-edged sword. One, it'll protect it from the rain. Double-edged sword is your bike's going to be covered with dirt every morning. So take it as you will. Is it worth the risk or the cleanup to keep your bike dry? Alright, enough preparation talk. Let's get to riding. Here you can see one of the bike paths on 3rd Street at Purdue University. Purdue University closed a lot of the streets for bikes and pedestrians only. You will see a road-like paint job with bike symbols on each side. Make sure to stay on the right side at all times, unless you're passing somebody and the other side is clear. Don't ride on the left because you're in opposing traffic. Always stay on the bike lane. Don't go on the sidewalk ever because you can hit pedestrians and it's an unsafe habit. Right here is a picture of two of the most common street signs you will see as a bike rider. Firstly, the one on the left tells you to keep on the right side of the road. The left side is reserved for pedestrians. Don't ride on the sidewalks for pedestrians, specific bike lanes to ride on. The second one is traffic lights. At Purdue, there are specific traffic lights for bikers. Use them, don't run red lights because Purdue police will give you a ticket. Turn, you have to make hand signals to alert other drivers around it. According to the Purdue website, this is how you're supposed to do it. If you're turning left, go like this. If you're turning right, you go like this. Or like this. I prefer this way, but you're also allowed to do this way. And when you're slowing down, you go like this. Proper communication is important because you want to alert the other drivers to the actions you're doing. Second, respect the road. You're driving with cars. You won't win in a fight with a car. Respect them, they'll respect you. When you're riding on a bike path, you might see something that resembles a crosswalk. That means to slow down because pedestrians may pass there. Slow down, look for pedestrians, and then you can slowly go through it. As you can see on the right side of my screen, I see a pedestrian walking with headphones in and not paying attention. This showed me that he was probably not going to see me, so I slowed down preemptively to avoid an accident. If you ever see a pedestrian walking, just slow down. Keeps them out of danger, and you give yourself a nice safety barrier so nothing bad happens. Speed round. Number 1. Never wear both headphones in at the same time. You need to be able to hear what's going on around you. Only wear one at a time, preferably 0. Number 2. The speed limit on Purdue is 15 miles an hour. Don't go over it. You will get a ticket. Number 3. Register your bike with Purdue. It's $5 and it gives a tracking number for your bike. In case it ever gets stolen, Purdue police will be able to help you out. If you own an e-bike, you cannot store the battery inside your dorm. Have other arrangements. Your bike will be mostly kept outside. You can't bring it into your dorm because there's not enough space. Make sure to care for it and don't get a good bike because all it'll do is it'll attract people to try and steal it. Just because you have a good lock doesn't mean somebody won't go and break it. I hope you learned
how to keep your bike safe, and how to drive around Purdue. As always, keep everybody safe and be aware of your surroundings at all times. And one more thing, what are you still doing? Get out there, pedal!